okay.
the ceiling.
Yeah, showing up. Neat.
I get the fossil off the ceiling with a grappling gun.
Okay.
But then I have to basically fall to my death.
I'm streaming and recording at the same time. Just to, this is a test stream. I might delete this later. But we're just recording, streaming, showing the game.
Felt cute. Might delete EVS later.
Deleted. Cancel his ass like a stab.
File him under G for garbage.
For bitch.
Is there any
for
other
gay
word
bitch?
To start with G? Yeah. Gay.
I didn't
gay
choose
bitch.
to be straight.
I've got a bad feeling about this one.
There's some other names or words that might start with G.
Gee.
I can't really think. Besides garbage and gay. A smelly dog 420 has left the game.
Gay.
Ult.
Left the game. They joined the game. I miss playing Driller so bad. Well, anyways, this. Oh, am I getting?
There. Okay.
What the fuck? No.
Somebody already joining. But yeah. Okay. There's the rocket boots.
Oh yeah.
That's actually the highest grade thing that I could be as a scout. Actually, to get the rocket boots, because then the rocket boots, I can get fossils that are on the ceiling that other people wouldn't even see, let alone be able to get, without me getting killed trying to get them.
Where are the rocket boots?
They're on my feet.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I was thinking, where you
Yeah,
got?
no, I
You
took
got
the-
the jetpack
no, I
crate.
took
Where's
the
the
perk.
jetpack crate or something? It's like.
I took the perk. Yeah, come on. I really hate fucking having to dig through
I
this
hate
shit.
video games.
I hate EVS. I mean,
Reefing Van Cry.
I just
Where's this
especially
guy
resent
from?
the fact that it's like they just shit the
Wait a
bed
second,
in an
wait a
epic fashion, and all they have to
Why'd
do
they
is
do
like
that?
ignore it. All they have to ignore the fact that they were just spurring on the death of a guy who killed himself.
Oh yeah, they're trying to we mentioned some of this in the previous stream, but
I
the
don't
Ed
see
Piscor
anything else, by the
situation
way.
where they were gleefully cheering on his suicide, and then he commits suicide, and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe what the SJWs did." It was a very interesting thing. Is somebody somebody on our Discord, somebody who follows a nice artist also, and a real true indie comic creator. Speaking of which, we should try and mention later that we got that. There's Enorpol here. But anyways, we got that book, the Yakub book, which those episodes are going up right now on Shitty Webcomics Weekly. But yeah, we ordered the book, the Yakub comic, which the guy posted to Twitter originally. He has a print-on-demand version through Amazon. Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
I need to destroy that now, though. It's bulk detonator, so it's not going to give us money.
Bullshit. Detonator. Wait, hold on a second. Let me throw a fire grenade. I was about to explode, actually. This is on relatively easy difficulty, right?
Yeah, it's on too.
Because we're just testing. Plus, I mean, the only thing you get from the higher difficulties is more money and more experience that I don't really need. What the hell is that?
I don't know. Personal drop pod.
Anyways,
Nobody
yeah,
even-
somebody on our Discord who's a nice. Yeah, I was like, there's a crashed drill up here. Oh, it's another player joining. I'm fucking very frazzled today. Actually, I tried hitting that vape, so I'm barely thinking coherently at all today.
Well, we're also going right now. I don't know if there was anything else, but we're going right now.
The guy posted like some screenshots of him leaving comments on ya boy Zach. It's just the gayest try-hard name. Fucking ya boy Zach Arya.
I just resent him even getting to use that name.
It screams midlife crisis. It's literally a midlife crisis name.
Well,
that's what it is.
For me, I would say try hard.
Yeah, try hard midlife crisis. Sweaty. That's another way you can put it.
You know, I'm
But a
also
guy
doing
on
it
our
that
Discord was leaving comments
more
on his
important
new
to her,
videos.
In a related vein, in fact, I also took the shotgun mod.
Oh,
that
better.
will let me do like rocket jumping with the shotgun.
You know, I realized also I can disable the radiation effects from these crystals just by shooting that sort of glowy middle, the glow-in-the-dark CIA crystals.
Yeah, but does it glow less? Because sometimes it's like the best source of light.
Yeah, I can choose not to fucking shoot out entirely. I mean, if it's up by the ceiling, yeah, they're still quite visible also. Oh, what's that? Oh, God. But anyways, yeah, somebody leaving comments on your boy Zach's videos, because he's trying to do so. Basically, he's trying to milk the Ed Piskor stuff. Your boy Zach is trying to milk the Ed Piskor.
And no one has ever been happy. Again, Comicsgate is. No one is ever happier than Comicsgate when they get to fucking bully somebody into suicide.
Unless they actually potentially face blame for it, and then all of a sudden they're back in. In fact, that was with the comments the guy was leaving.
That's how soon it takes.
We're pointing out
is left for them to enjoy getting to bully Ed Piskor into suicide.
Yeah, but they were
take the blame for
the comments were directly saying that, or the comments were directly challenging your boy Zach to even acknowledge that Richard was Ethan's responsibility in that, his oh shit, all this stop. But Ethan's part in it. It was like, hey, Richard, fucking, are you going to mention Ethan's part? Not even being like, yo, your friend Ethan. It's like, hey, Ethan Van Sciver is just. He was just as much piling on. He was just as much exploiting it for attention. That's the thing. That's all your boy Zach cares about, is that he can get some clicks off of this, and he'll get a trending topic, and be like, oh, this will get more views than usual. That's his only concern.
This will help my YouTube careers, which will help me sell comics.
They're monetized videos, and that's the proof. If you disagree with me saying that, prove that they're not monetized videos.
They can't, because they're monetized.
Yeah, they are monetized. He is, like, all he has to do is do one video that's, not monetized, or even on his
we're about to get hit by
his community notes, being like, oh, I heard about this, yeah, that sucks, something like that. But no, of course, he's going to do a monetized video where you could try and make money off of Ed Piskor's death, and of course, intentionally refuse to acknowledge that Ethan Van Sciver and Comicsgate were responsible. It wasn't just Ethan, it wasn't just JDA. There were other people in Comicsgate who, did we call him these things?
It reminds me of that Mad Money guy. He was on, like, right after the fucking housing market crash.
Yeah. He was trying to damage control. He's like, the banks are not responsible for this.
A hard-hitting journalist. Be like, why didn't you warn us about this?
Yeah, and it's like, he's a schlock clown.
Yeah.
There's nothing for him to do.
So both the people in this fucking situation, this conversation, are fucking retarded.
Yeah, that they're having the discourse.
Why didn't you warn us about this?
Yeah, it's the media and Jim Cramer. It's like, stupid person and stupid person. And it's like, yeah, fucking, you're trying to confront some kind of CNN schlock clown who does a character about the stocks and that kind of shit. You're asking him. Why don't you ask somebody smart?
Fucking goofy soundboard on his CNN show.
Yeah. Here, there's shitloads of gold.
I wonder how it is
actually.
that he missed the entire crisis.
Yeah, how did he now? Then again, it was like, are you telling me Michael Burry, who fucking gets his haircuts at Supercuts, doesn't wear shoes, knows more than Alan Greenspan?
But that's literally what
Dr. Michael Burry
and Richard Meyer are getting paid to do.
Yeah.
To be the Faley shit.
Yeah, that is what Ethan Van Sciver is. That's what your boy Zach is.
There are fans.
People who don't know anything about the topic and won't be honest about it are fucking
no denying
acting
that. There's no doubting that. I know
they're journalists.
I know they'll deny it.
Yeah.
I know they'll deny it now. But
well, he'll never acknowledge it, of course, which is
proof of them
lying by omission.
Yeah, I read the Daily Show. The Daily Show. He's an Emmy Award winner. I don't give a shit. Fuck the Emmys.
Oh yeah, that is the comics. Unironically, that's the Comicsgate approach. Is well, the Daily Show is That is how they logic or fail to.
Drill dozer ran out of juice again. Refill the can.
Daily Show's famous, therefore they can't be wrong. That's
Or
like
that they're more legitimate than somebody who isn't famous. That's unironically what many people in Comicsgate said to me, including Ethan Van Sciver. Here I'm setting up the rock cracker.
You can start them up when ready.
Where's the rock cracker?
It's here.
Right
There.
here. Good on.
But anyways, the you know what? I'm fucking get rid of these two.
I
These are
want
just
this
in the way.
twisted.
But
The problem
Yeah,
is
that's-
if we do the rock cracker right now, we're gonna miss the
yeah,
or the ship will take a lot more damage.
yeah, we could just we could save it for last. I don't know if these guys are gonna notice that or pay attention to it. Here's a gunk seed that just got left on the ground.
Yeah, there's a lot of gunk seeds right here that need to be picked up.
Shakespeare said a lot of things. Here's another gunk seed. I can get this out of here, I think. As long as you got... Oh, shit, the drill dozer taking damage. It's
Yeah,
close
exactly.
to
We
taking
can't leave it.
permanent damage.
We can't leave it. We can't leave it for a second.
Well,
I don't know where they are either.
The other players should be fucking
They're not.
keeping an eye on it. Yeah, I don't know why
Which
they
is
aren't.
exactly why you don't leave it to them.
Yeah, but I mean, I literally can't do everything. Literally.
Then we're going to lose.
Yeah, everyone else is...
I'm not leaving.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
lose.
leaving
I'm gonna
the
be
side.
fucking awesome.
I'm not leaving. Somebody needs to take care of this shit, and they're not
There's
gonna.
an Enor Pearl here. There's multiple gunk seeds here now.
Well, I haven't seen the fucking mule in forever.
It's right here.
Help me protect the dozer.
Was there something I left back here? I don't even remember now. Oh, yeah, I fucking...
Under attack.
Today's not a day for remembering things. Although, remembering
No, they're
yesterday...
The last thing, they're the last thing on my mind right now is stupid ass Comicsgate horse
Yeah.
shit.
The
The
Yakub
barest
comic.
minimum of my attention.
Yeah, we just got that in the mail. It showed up in the mail. Delightful. I even ordered something easily on par. The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. The novel. The original novel. That got in the mail along with
Is that
this
by the Blood
Yakub
Meridian
book.
guy, or
The Yakub comic, by the way, is it was like only $5.50 on Amazon Prime. I don't think the guy priced it to even make a single cent off of it. I think he just priced it so that people
Yeah, it's
would
based
be able
on-
to buy it.
it's based on how much what was it literally went for?
It literally went for a few bucks more to actually make some money back, so that ideally it could fund, the next book. But yeah,
It's much more
I
difficult
think
for us,
literally
that's
was
for
more like
sure.
$7.
We have a harder time getting our shit sold
Yeah.
because we don't lie to customers.
Well, the
We don't
thing
try
about
and
this
fuck with our
guy
customers.
is that he is able to draw the comic himself, which is what we've been talking about and proven right, of course, for many
Yeah.
years. About
And that's why I have
Holy
absolutely no
parasites.
sympathy or respect for EVS.
No, yeah, there's no reason why anyone in Comicsgate, especially if they're constantly bragging about how much money they make, it's like, okay, so you don't need a crowdfunding campaign, but then they act really offended when you bring that up, and they start to panic and fucking just run around. They run themselves in circles with excuses about it and shit. It's pretty sad on their part. But yeah, as we've been saying and been proven right about the whole time, is that they don't need money. Comicsgate people don't need money, especially if they're bragging about how much money they make. But the thing is that when you do need money, it's fucking, that's what it should go to. Anyone else who's, doing the whole crowdfunding game and bragging about how much money they get are basically admitting that they don't need any.
Get out the way.
Especially
why
if you
it's so much
have
worse
a
when,
marketing
EVS
budget.
talks about how he made $1.2 million.
If you have a
Like, why
marketing
your
budget,
comic
you
costs
don't
$1.2
need a
million
fucking
to make?
crowdfunding
That's
campaign.
a ripoff. I don't give a shit how good it is.
Is this in here? Okay, this
Well,
is
this
right.
comic cure cancer? That's the funny part. Is the fucking thing
Our
like
comics
at
will
least,
cure
the
cancer.
fucking entrees cure cancer or something? Well, actually, they did.
Besides,
cure
what
cancer.
besides
That's
cure
why it's
cancer?
so expensive. EVS is now claiming that about his dumbass comic book.
Well, and that's the thing is, unfortunately, provably, Cyberfrog has given people cancer. In fact, there are customers
People
of
have
his
died.
who said that they have cancer and will not live long enough to see him send their copies out.
Get down and
Imagine thinking that's the most important factor in your life right
Yes.
now. Oh man, I'm about to die. I need to get all my affairs
It's
in
one of his
order.
customers
What
too.
about
That's
that
not some
Cyberfrog
hater.
comment?
That's not just some detractor on the internet. It was one of his customers leaving a comment on his campaign, which you can only leave a comment if you back the book. It's impossible to do so otherwise. So his own customers are Ethan Van Sciver's own customers for Cyberfrog are dying of cancer instead of him getting them out, and they've been years late. So it's not some kind of it's weird happenstance. He's been ghosting his customers. He's not replying to them as they ask for any feedback, or the ones who ask for refunds, he will ghost them too, which is also old news because that was something that goes back to his convention days,
imagine
where Ethan
defending
had to
that.
stop doing conventions. A lot of people don't know that Ethan
Yeah, because
has
he doesn't tell them
intentionally
that.
been avoiding doing conventions. If you fucking hear that Ethan can't go to a convention, you're being told a lie. Ethan is avoiding conventions because he still owes people thousands and thousands of dollars, and every time
And
he
I
goes to a
always thought
convention,
that
people
shit
are
was
like,
because
where's
you're
the
like,
money, or where's the fucking
he's
drawing?
just pocketing the money. No,
Yeah.
he's actually taking it to a casino.
Yeah,
It's
he's
even worse.
blowing the money. Yeah, he's admitted that he just wastes people's money at the casino and then he doesn't do the work. Not just for this was before Cyberfrog. This was before Comicsgate.
And that's more
we covered this on
ammunition now.
another
I
video
never had that
too.
before. I never had that ammunition before. I have it now.
Yeah, we've had it for years, of course, but the
I never did.
but I mean, yeah,
I never knew
about
that.
him wasting money at the casino, but it was obvious the money was being flushed down the toilet. Of course, everyone
I
knew
mean,
that.
yeah, that's what I was saying though. I was assuming though that he had credit card bills, or he was just trying to brag by buying a car. He's not just buying a car; he's losing the cost of a car.
Yeah, he's going to the
He's
casino,
not winning
wasting
the
money.
value of a car at the casino.
And there was also
He's
that
losing
very-
all of that money.
That unavoidable fact. Oh, here's the.
Don't
dollar
pretend
sign.
like he's some brilliant card shark who's going to casinos.
No, yeah, that's
and just
the
raking in
unavoidable
money,
fact is
that
whenever he
also
claims
needs
to have made money,
crowdfund kick
the
fund.
oldest rule of everyone who goes to a casino is any amount of money they told you that they won, they lost like at least twice that much, and they're not telling you. Everyone knows this
they're
except
not-
for Ethan's fans. Ethan Van
They're
Sciver's
not
fans are not
counting
smart
the
enough
money
to know.
that they spent total. They're just counting how many hands specifically, individually, that they didn't lose.
How many hand jobs Ethan gave to dudes. Because he does
Is
that.
that why he's gay?
Again,
Is he
that's
gay
not a joke.
literally
Even
because he
PPP was forced to admit he was like, I was saying this in bad faith that he's gay, but now it's obvious that Ethan Van Sciver really is gay.
That's the best
not
part
even
is
a joke,
he's
yeah.
admitting that he's saying it in bad faith.
We even
Saying
we
in bad faith
told
anyway.
everyone that. We've been saying that for years also. That's on the record. You can go back through our videos. We've been saying as soon as anyone starts to notice that just any of these screenshots, they're going to be laughing at him. And that's why you can see Ethan's been having a really bad fucking a bad month non-stop.
Keeping up the tradition.
As they say, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
A nicer sun god.
It's a piss god. Fucking the Ethan Van Sciver is the human sunbeam piss stream because
Yeah, it's not-
he's
it's
the
not the sun.
people have nicknamed Ethan Van Sciver Piss God or Piss King.
Piss
Because he's the
baby.
king
Sometimes even
of
piss baby.
piss.
I really can't use this.
Specifically, other dude, not even his own, which is fucking. That's even worse. Do you understand how much worse that is?
I
I'm
want
basically ready.
If you do understand how much worse that is, it's because of shitty webcomics letting you know. Or because you follow shitty webcomics, it means you're smart enough
or
to
you
understand
know
things.
it.
Extraction commencing.
Do you like understanding
Helicopters
things?
are running at full steam.
Who doesn't?
Stay alert,
Who
team.
wouldn't?
The noise and
Why
vibrations
wouldn't
are
Shaw?
attracting the
Tip
bounties.
Shaw.
Oh,
Oh.
zipline.
Aw.
Active supplies on
And
inbound.
that is one of the most obscure
Swarm on the
things
intercept course.
in the universe. Aw. Just fucking for no reason. What's that all about?
What? That a human guinea pig?
Oh, but yeah, that was from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, where he comes back to Vegas after the initial whatever, and Dr. Gonzo is already there, and he's there with an underage girl just in his hotel room. He's like, I've been telling him about Jesus, you know, that kind of stuff. And not Dr. Gonzo, but shit, what?
His name is not Dr. Gonzo.
Or no, yeah, Dr. Gonzo. That's not his real name. Raul Duke is like, this is a bad lord. Wonderful impersonation, of course. But he's like describing how everyone else is going to see it, and Dr. Gonzo's just disgusted that people would assume some kind of sexual impropriety with him having this underage girl in his hotel room. Just learning about Jesus, of course. But Dr. Gonzo, his response to the accusations is just, and fucking Raul Duke, you know, Hunter S. Thompson goes, like fucking, like he's analyzing the idea of, just think, I want to start a guitar. I should do. I'm tempted to just do the Mr. Plinkett voice for Hunter S. Thompson.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
But
No,
that
that's
wouldn't
not
work.
maybe.
That would just be wrong. It's totally wrong.
There's soundboard things for.
Oh yeah, one of the other reasons why I wanted to record while streaming is not just the stress test, because it's not really a stress test on the bandwidth, but it's a stress test specifically on the new version of OBS that I installed.
Oh,
Because I updated it and it's like, is OBS going to work if I record for more than... Because I've had that, I remember that happened. There was some OBS big OBS patch like a couple years ago.
Problems like that where they'll update something and then it'll be like, oh, we need to...
And it's like, oh, it doesn't record videos anymore when you hit record. Oh, thanks. Thanks, OBS. Good job. Great new update, OBS. The one thing you're supposed to do now doesn't do it anymore.
Damn it. There's two in a fucking row. Is this going to hit the thing?
No.
Yeah,
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Is such a thing even possible?
Yes, it did.
No. No. What? Oh.
No.
No. No.
Gonna be
Oh.
saying this forever.
The question mark was emphasized. That was something we used to laugh about.
I
Oh,
love
the
that
Cool
one
Kids
especially.
Club.
The question mark was emphasized. The question mark's bigger than all the text.
Yes, the question mark is just this huge part. What the fuck with these slimy eels? But yeah, the scene where they're in the diner, Dr. Gonzo. Well, they show the waitress chick is like 2 in the morning or something, just pulling the underwear out of her ass through her skirt, and Dr. Gonzo hands her a napkin, and it says "Backdoor Beauty" with a gigantic question mark. And Raul Duke points out the question mark was emphasized. Like that's the most important part.
And when she gets upset, it's like it's the name of a horse I used to own.
Yeah. I love that line actually. We used to say that to girls just to fucking troll them, of course. But that's the name of a horse I used to own, ma'am. What's wrong with you? Because of course it's her fault. That was fucking.
Which is exactly how you should.
Yes, that was when that movie came out, by the way. That wasn't some recent, like, fucking, we just discovered this, or even 10 years ago we discovered it. It was fucking, like, 97 or something. Or no, I think it was, like, 98 to 99. It was when we got it on tape, VHS. In fact, I think we still have it.
He sounds dead tired when he says it, too.
That's the name of a horse I used to own, ma'am. What's wrong with you?
He sounds almost defeated or something.
Yes.
It sounds
He sounds
more
like a comic
he just
skater
had
after
zero
facing
energy.
scrutiny.
He's just totally exhausted. He doesn't even have.
He's
the
so
energy
exhausted, he
to
sounds like a
harass
comic
her.
skater after facing
He's
scrutiny.
just saying
Can you
it.
believe it? Can you believe
He's
it?
just saying it to say it.
But there was there were a few other fucking really good lines we used to love from that movie. Here's the funny thing is, not even necessarily a fan of Hunter S. Thompson so much, but
Not
that
anymore,
movie's
especially.
fucking funny as
We
shit.
did read, what was it, Hell's Angels.
Well, no, we had Hell's Angels, but I didn't read it. But I did read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and it's like, wow, how the fuck did they make a movie out of this?
The mission.
But they nailed it. Leave it to
That was,
Terry Gilliam,
yeah,
of course.
Terrence Gilliam.
On the mule, and we will send in the drop pod.
Here, wait, we're gonna do the sawing thing,
Nitro's been withdrawn.
or whatever. Don't call it in yet. Yeah, here.
Yeah. I'm typing messages on the chat. Oh, I think the guy already got back there.
Yeah, good. Somebody else is carrying the head.
Is the mule, has the, yeah, it looks like it has a strap to it. That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, somebody else is carrying the head. You know what? I will back
right.
them. I'm going to back them up. I'm going to back them up.
Fuck is this fucking meteor?
We'll check for the guy. Okay, yeah, there's the guy. He's just further back. Further back and
These
further back.
rocks seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
The way we talk shit about Molly is
It's great. Reminds me also of Back 4 Blood. You friendly fire anybody, the first thing you do is you blame them for getting hit.
yes. Hey, don't run in front of me if you don't want to get hit. That is how it should be. It should work both ways, where it's like either sorry or fuck you.
They actually do both sometimes. It depends
Yeah,
on
I
the
noticed
character.
actually.
But
I
especially
don't
like
know if it depends on the
the
character.
fucking
I think that's
weapon,
interesting.
The Mad Prophet, who is like fucking, maybe you deserved it. Repent. He's just so indignant that you got in the way of his shots, which is definitely also how I feel about the AI. It's fucking annoying when
Yeah,
they do that
it's
shit.
annoying when it just runs in front of my shots. It was almost done already. But yeah, you know what? Here, I'm bringing it. The Molly has to be here.
Have some Molly.
Well,
Oh, shit.
what was one of
Yeah,
the other
like-
things we used to troll girls with from the scaring the hoes with lines from the movie?
Everything.
Everything. But I mean, trying to remember if there's anything.
Remember to deposit the
From that movie? I don't know.
Yeah, or was it from like? Well, there was the thing falling down,
meteor.
and that kind of shit. What was this fucking?
Yeah, the entire scene in the falling down with the thing, the
Frederick
surplus
Forrest.
store.
Yeah, the army surplus store owner guy.
Like,
Played by
basically
Frederick Forrest, who
practically
was chef
memorized the
in,
entire scene line for line.
in
Zyklon B.
Apocalypse
It's like, you
Now.
can keep that.
Come and get me,
You
Gives
can
him
keep
a gift
that,
of
yeah.
a can of Zyklon B.
I wonder how many comic skaters this thing took out. That's the new dog whistle, by the way, saying comic skate instead of any racial slur. Just say comic skate or comic
The
skater.
K-bomb comic
Yes.
skate.
The hardest K-bomb of all, comic skate. Just an abject comic skate.
getting more ammo.
Oh, wait, I don't need this. I don't need anything in my life.
You like that, the
So
fucking-
wait, here, hold on.
Molly, come
Don't
here.
need Molly in the thing. I'm ready. Here. Oh, they said ready too,
Alright.
for something.
Alright, yeah, here we
The
go.
mule is for depositing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hang in there.
The mule is here.
Sure, fucking.
Do we have the squeaky voice shit?
Yeah, it's rich
Hold on.
atmosphere.
Okay, yeah,
I
Rick
guess.
Atmosphere. I was hearing just faintly the voice lines, and it's like, why does it sound like a chipmunks? Oh, right.
Oh yeah, you know what? The
squeaky voice.
volume on this game might be up really high and make it hard for. Again, this is a test stream, so I don't care
Whatever,
about
whatever.
about anyone
I don't care.
clinically indifferent. What the fuck?
Drop pod departing in T
Oh
minus
great,
5
thanks.
minutes.
Nice jerk. But I mean, impressive. But also. By the way, I've tried playing for the first time in my life Earthworm Jim 3D on the N64 because we're testing this because we're changing ISPs because of the fucking just some glitchy, like the weird disconnects. I think eventually people are going to hear that throughout the years. If you hear me and brother
Ain't no points given for
talking.
shooting your teammate.
The last 6 months have been had a lot of.
Well, especially the last 4 months, and maybe they were about to fix it, but it's like, it shouldn't be
late.
happening at all, where it would just drop out. The internet on just for your computer and not mine would drop out. And it's like, it wasn't doing this for the past several years. It was, or a couple of years, I guess. It wasn't doing this with the other ISP, so we changed back to this other ISP after like 10 years. It's like, you know what, let's try this.
4 minutes.
So I want to make sure that the bandwidth works fine because I think it's a downgrade of some sort. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah. But we want to, one of the ways to test is you are always having connection problems with this game and with voice chat.
Drop pod will leave with or without you.
And we want to see if that would happen.
Good work.
Oh, I wanted to throw grenades, but...
If you throw Molly into this from outside, she'll go into the side. She'll
Oh
get,
yeah,
like,
I noticed.
Molly
There's the head. There's
onto the
Molly's
side.
head.
It's great.
Or not Molly, but Betsy.
Doretta.
Or Doretta, yes. That's right. Betsy's the fucking giant cannon mech.
It's fucking Betsy.
Betsy. Always bet on C. So this worked. This is basically all I needed.
Promotion with the fucking scoot.
I might leave this stream up just because. I figured if something went wrong, I would delete it.
Private it? I don't know. Who cares?
No, I don't have to.
Like
the initial. Yeah, here. Okay.
There, I'm fucking done.
Cancel
Okay,
this
I got
ass like
some
a
good
stamp.
money
What?
too.
I just
I'm
want to
gonna
make sure. I
fucking
want to make
change
sure
out the
OBS
fucking
records the
plasma
video
carbine.
properly.
I
I want to
really
make
don't
sure
like
that
the
the stream
plasma gun.
works. All that shit.
Fucking teamwork makes the stream work.
It does make the stream work. I'm going to give myself a beer in this game. Gee, if only beers in this game got me drunk in real life.
I wonder if there's beer on the sun.
I wonder if there's beer on the sun. Zach Browser. Though one of the greatest things, it shouldn't be the greatest thing about Project Wingman, but one of the greatest things was hearing them refer to Rosedower, Rosedower base, but it was clearly
Rosedower.
supposed to be Rosedower.
Clearly, obviously supposed to be Rosedower.
Zach Rouse. Especially because it was it in Canada or it was in Alaska?
Is in Canada. I'm absolutely certain.
Yeah,
of
yeah, I
that.
think so.
Rosedower AFB and also the Final Sacrifice.
Oh, that's right. There is a reference to just there was a mission called the Final Sacrifice or something, or what was it? I'd have to go look it up.
I don't think there's a mission in the game in fucking. No.
And you mean that fucking? Well, what's the Final Sacrifice thing?
The name of the movie.
Well, yeah, that's the name of the movie that it's referencing. Or what you mean, of course, is the MST2K episode. Remember the MST2K episode?
Fight stick.
Well.
Bartender, I need a round of
These beers look and sound so good.
You know, I'm gonna fucking buy myself a beer too.
They're
but I'm not
giving
gonna get a bunch of
DSP
them
gout
because
from here.
There might be some day where like those fucking the worthless beers might actually be worth something, or you can exchange them.
Well, the ones
for
that cost
better
just credits,
beers
oily oak.
someday,
That's what I've been having.
10 years from now, maybe.
Yeah, that would
I'm
be
gonna
cool
hang
though.
on to those.
Yeah, because I have all these. I have tons of these fucking. I don't even. Okay. Flintlocks Quality Delight.
Flintlocks Delights.
I'm getting done. I'm getting drunk in this game though. Whoa. It's like some kind of lava beer. Shit. Oh boy. That's right, they all have effects, that's why.
Here, I'm using the fucking classic assault rifle, honestly. I like the M1000, but the fucking Deep Core GK2 assault rifle is just so much easier to use than the plasma carbine, because you can't tell unless you're listening for the fucking plasma carbine if it's about to fucking overheat.
Corby. Holy shit. Oh, I'm almost up there.
Honestly, I don't know if I really need the hover
Holy
boots as
fuck.
a scoot. You know what? Fuck it. I'll keep them. I'd rather have the fucking,
Sober.
what is it?
Here, I need to sober up. Time to have a,
Heightened sentence.
literally
heightened
the
sentence.
drink in this game that literally means faggot.
Leaf flower.
Wait, what's this?
I mean,
Rando
it's
Weiser?
supposed to mean elf.
Hidden Dwarf. How do you get... Oh, there's new
myself.
beers to buy.
Yeah, we don't forget the supporter edition. I don't know what the supporter edition.
No, I mean there's new beers to unlock that I've never had before that didn't exist in the game previously.
There aren't. Oh well,
Yeah,
here's
they're
one.
right at the
Upgrade
bottom.
Beer license. Hidden
Rando
Dwarf.
Weiser, a new experience
don't have
every time.
another.
Okay. And then
Opening.
Hidden
Prison
Dwarf.
valves.
Wait. Is it going to give
Fermenting
me one?
barley.
Oh boy.
Acquiring permits.
I don't want one of these, but that's the fucking the Riddler or the
Yes.
oh shit. Here, where is
Rizzler.
Leaf Lover Special here? Give me one. Give me a Leaf Lover Special.
And these beers look so.
I like how
these
they
beers look
order them all
frothy
embarrassed.
and delicious.
I'm not a Leaf Lover myself. I'm not one of those.
What the hell?
Leaf
Hunter's
droppers.
props hunter mode? Wait, what the hell's going on? I've got 10 question mark balls in my hand, and it's saying hunter props.
Was that after the Randallweiser?
No,
What is this?
it was the fucking hunter beer or some shit, or hidden dwarf.
Hidden Dwarf? Okay.
Oi, that's nice.
Double
Hunter's
IPA. I'm
props,
pissing out
and
my
I
ass
have 10
twice.
question mark balls. And I have a crosshair. What the fuck does this mean, though?
I don't know.
What's a hunter prop? You're gonna
Whoa.
throw one at the fucking
Hunter
thing?
mode, hunter. Oh, I think it's a prop hunt mode, where they want you to look for the mysterious prop. I don't know how. I've never played any prop hunt thing though.
Okay, I don't know what I'm looking for.
I think they want you to find something that I guess doesn't belong.
There's a blue thing up there.
There's so many things, and I only get so many balls. Wait, what's that?
Yeah, you only get 10.
Oh, nope, nothing.
Okay, that didn't count. I guess we probably have to look up a guide or something.
Yeah, I've seen prop hunt in all sorts of like a VR chat and fucking contractors had like, dude, here's a game in prop hunt mode. I was probably supposed to go around to other places. I think the ball will indicate if the prop is nearby.
Well, I can't tell as far as I know.
No, I don't know what prop hunt actually is. I've never really played because it was like that. It's like one of those go into like in Pavlov or Contractors or whatever, where it's like RP server, come in, but we're gonna play Jailbreak RP, where we're gonna fucking talk to each other. It's like I don't want to talk to. I'm on the internet, so I cannot talk to people. Not for the. But at the same time, this would let you do prop hunt single player, I think. Neat. If I care. Do I give a shit?
I mean, what do I give? What am I doing?
What am I doing? Judy, what am I doing? Oh.
What am I doing?
Anyways.
I do desperately need like resources and stuff too. I need a whole bunch more money and
I
or
need to
other
keep playing.
materials.
Do I have any more new oh shit, yeah, I got a bunch of these.
That last mission got me some.
Okay. Oh fuck. What now? Okay. Is it still on?
What?
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
I'll take this one.
It may have dropped off while you were waiting, or while I was waiting for
What?
you to say anything. But here, no. This I think is just some processing stuff. Oh, I got tons of what is this, Crappa? Yeah, I have tons of Crappa. Sell. Let's.
Yeah,
take
I have all the other beers otherwise. Hidden
I'm actually
Dwarf
low on a lot of
Great
resources
Tasting
except for
beer can
Crappa.
be transformative.
Yeah. Again, just like
thing. A Hidden Dwarf is sure to be.
this is for if I'm waiting around and nothing to do.
Friends.
Hidden Dwarf actually costs a lot of the materials.
Yeah, it says best enjoyed with friends too, so that must
Okay,
be.
yeah, yeah, because prop hunt, you're supposed to have people helping you out and looking for the thing.
Your supporter edition oily oaf. I don't know what that means unless it comes in a
The
different
support,
mug.
it's in like a golden mug. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a. Oh yeah, he also shot out a bunch of confetti.
Fancy. Yeah, wait, oily. Yeah, what does he shoot
oily
like
oaf's place.
confetti too?
Shot out a bunch of confetti when I bought it.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
the
right.
bottom of the mug is like really nice.
The Glyphid Slammer, I think, just makes you pass out instantly. Also, how decadent and wasteful! All that gold we're mining, and it's just being fucking, it's just being applied to a mug that I go to throw on the
I
ground.
actually need to go and play Warframe.
Glyphid Slammer, yeah, potency strong, potency safe for work. Oh. Yeah, wait, this one just straight up makes you pass out, or is supposed
Rounds
to?
of Clifford Slammer's place.
Here, I'm bailing out on the call too, but otherwise,
Yeah, okay.
this seems to have been a successful test.
Yeah, I want to just make sure. I want to make sure this is at least a half hour, so that because that was the thing is that when it was crashing. This is not. Oh, that's like.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
But here, I'm going
So
other.
this puts a spring in your step. Does this make me jump higher? I don't know. Doesn't seem to make me jump that much higher. Will it make me just pass out after a bit, though? Well, wait. What if I negate that?
Could I get a Leaf Lovers special?
He's fucking whispering that out of shame, as you should. Never order a Leaf Lover fucking proudly.
Yeah.
That'll be an abject CG move. Is it what? Oh, that was the...
This is the most fun I've had today.
It's really denigrating of the game, though, isn't it?
Best bartender ever.
That's right, Lloyd, which is a reference to The Shining. Okay, that's yeah, I haven't been reading the chat, by the way. We've been just sort of goofing around, sitting around. There's some things in the chat. Weeb Abu. I understand people supporting a subpar product because of the grievances. Yeah, that's basically the psyop, essentially. You need a blood sport with RGE or a comic skater. We did. They lost. It's been over. I mean, not necessarily blood sport thing, but there was, like, again, getting Comicsgate to essentially contradict their every stated, and you can say, well, that wasn't Comicsgate, but it was just Ethan. And it's like, okay, show me where Comicsgate actually pointed that out, admitted it, criticized Ethan in any way, without being kicked out, because every time it happens, they get kicked out of Comicsgate. But yeah, I mean, that was the thing, is that the point of the blood sports, we also did that. That's right. I forgot entirely for a minute there, though, that we were on Killstream with Ethan Ralph and Ethan Van Sciver, me and my brother both, and fucking, I traumatized Ethan. This is not my opinion. I don't think this. It's provable. But I traumatized Ethan Van Sciver so bad that he has been seething about it for years, and I have the receipts proving it. I have to give props to EVS for managing to grift it, but anyone can do that. You should give, you know what, if you're going to do that, if you're going to give props to EVS for managing the grift, make sure you are keeping consistent with that morality, and give props to Vaush and to Hassan Piker, who for managing the grift, the exact same way. Medicare doesn't stream enough, and Ricada is generating so much lol content. It's difficult for EVS to break through. Well, fortunately, we can cover that. We're good about, yeah, if you get Jim to talk about EVS, that's the thing, is that I know several people, I've linked him to stuff. I know several people who have posted stuff. He is not going to do it. And for whatever reason, I'm not going to speculate. I mean, because I can't even, maybe he just doesn't want it. But the fact that he does any streams about Ethan Ralph, it's like, you're clearly missing the bigger lol cow. Nick Ricada also, Ricada got lol cow of the year for a reason. Because and there's the funny thing is, Ricada is not even smart enough to know what that reason is. He doesn't understand it. He should, but he doesn't. It's almost like he chooses to be a moron, though. He chooses to be a disingenuous person. So it's not out of ignorance, it's out of actual choice. Or a choice to be ignorant, anyways. But anyways, we're able to cover it. We do better streams than any of these cunts. But but it's legitimately, we're able to cover the biggest lolcows in the history of the internet years before everyone else is capable of catching on to it. Before anyone covered Ricada, we did. Nobody else ever did it before. Same for Ethan Van Sciver and so on. Easter stream was focused on yeah, that goes to show that Jim is just really kind of hurt about that. And again, I don't think that's Jim shows that he is. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, with Nick, yeah, he barely talks about Nick, and again, that could be for any reason, but you're probably never going to get the answer out of him, the real answer, that is. Yeah, Jim Tuner saying him spending time on Marsha's IMO, him being out of touch. Yeah. The same for Ethan Ralph. I mean, Ethan Ralph, there's always funny stuff to make fun of about that. The stuff about Marsh that's actually bad, though, Jim doesn't even cover. I don't know if he's just not capable of it or what. New prediction from Detractor Big Daddy. Oh no, Big Daddy is one of the detractors. Vouch is a comic skater. He might as well. Yeah, EVS has an equine themed story coming up called Cyber Horse. I mean, that sounds like a joke, but then you could be like, no, it's completely serious. He's actually doing that. Yeah, I'm reading the trade. Yeah, you review Tech USA speedrunning lolcow of the year. Yeah, that's what it looks like too. Why didn't Jim do a video about that? Jim Tuner, I mean. Whoa. Take that, Jim Tuner. What? Null seems to cover that, or did he? No, Kino Casino. What was I thinking? Null. That's right. Null died. Goodbye, Null. Which reminds me. Speaking of which, Berserk on movie night, fantastic. Not even that it's a great adaptation. The manga, the book is better. Just like they said about, what was it, Das Put on fucking that Rocko's Modern Life thing. They're in the movie theater watching trailers. It's like, you live the lovable Poots, and now the latest movie, Das Put, was just parody of Das Put, of course. But Heifer leans over after that and says, the book was better. Rocko's Modern Life is so fucking good. People are really out of the loop on that one. The inferior under people, Untermensch, I believe, is another term for it. They're not. They just can't keep up the way that we can. That's for sure. Yeah. Wait. What was it? Review Tech USA was fucking. People were comparing him to DSP, and they were comparing them with DSP being favorable in comparison. I think it was. Good Lord. Good Lord. Had an interview with JDA's ex-wife, and she told him everything. Yeah. How come that? Oh yeah, that's right. The Big Daddy. Really, that's who should be on Kino Casino, I think, is either someone like Big Daddy or Vicky or DA or all of them. I don't know if you have Doug TenNapel on to talk about his experiences, but you don't have to. I mean, they played that clip. That clip was a perfect sum up of his experiences with Comicsgate. And if you believe Ethan's lies about that, then the truth's never going to get through to you, of course. As everyone knows that. Berserk Eclipse happened today. Who got sacrificed? I don't know. There's a lot of people who certainly deserve to be sacrificed. DSP's son, Synthetic Man, is more fun to cover. DSP gets boring. That's a shame. Well, I mean, technically any lolcow can be boring until you get to the actual entertaining part, which sometimes might be only once a year. Sometimes, and it depends on how close people pay attention. As we've said, people should have been paying attention to Comicsgate because there's been years of the most primo, top shelf, top tier lolcowery going on in Comicsgate for many years now that everyone else has just slept on. If you've been following us, though, you're one of the cool people who's actually been in the loop. You've been above what everyone else doesn't realize. You've been next level beyond Null and Mad at the Internet and Kiwi Farms and Kino Casino. They're getting our backwash currently, years late. Good for them, though. I'm not saying that as a negative thing. I'm not detracting them. I'm saying good job to them for finally catching up to where we were, 5 years ago. In fact, literally, that the 4chan post and that stuff, we've been laughing about that since 2018. So, I mean, that's over 5 years. Medicare was inventing stories trying to explain Nick's behavior, that Nick had some secret tragedy. Yeah, it's bullshit, too. It's fucking clearly. That's the thing that a lot of people they're like preemptively traumatized at the idea of Jim Mendiker's ensuing death that's supposed to happen. As the Ralph Mail said, when is that going to happen? He said that. That's what he said. But yeah, he's the fact is, yeah, people are so traumatized about the idea that he's going to die eventually that they can't even accept that, yeah, he's essentially running interference for Rekieta. There is no two ways around. That's not my opinion. That's not my opinion. I don't think that. That's something that many people have pointed out, because I haven't watched his streams. I watched one of them. The last one I watched was really it was last year, and it wasn't very interesting. He just talked about Ralph for a little bit. He played some bits and clips and songs, and then the stream was over. And it's just like, well, I don't fucking see what the big deal about that was supposed to be. We've covered way more interesting shit on our, just on completely offhanded casual streams, our Subscribe Star videos, that kind of shit. The thing about Ethan Van Sciver not being able to go to conventions, the reason why he's actually, in reality, avoiding going to conventions for many years now, for the past 10 years, really, is because he's ducking people who he owes money. We did a huge deep dive into that years back. That was very interesting, very funny, and very telling about the truth about Comicsgate. So, and that's stuff anyone else could have looked at. It's not even that in depth, but yeah, we read through several pages of that thread on the statue forums of people who talked about going to conventions, people who were fans of his too, not detractors or haters or stalkers as they call them, but just some people are like, oh, I'm a big fan of Ethan Van Sciver, but I got a convention from him or a commission from him at a convention a couple of years ago, and he hasn't finished it, and I've been trying to contact him, and he's not responding, and that kind of shit. And other people would reply being like, oh yeah, he's fucking, you know, he took my money. It was a few $100s I gave him in cash right there. And after a year, I tried messaging him at the contact info he gave me. And he, you know, all that stuff. We went through the receipts of all that. And Ethan eventually showed up confirming that it was true, because he was like, he started offering a couple people a refund. It was just when they were calling him a fucking scammer and a liar. And this was 2015, before Comicsgate, by the way. It was people talking about how Ethan had been doing that for years. So it's more like going on to 15 to 20 years of Ethan Van Sciver apparently just stealing money from commissioners at conventions. So after that, he stopped. After that thread on the statue forums, Ethan Van Sciver basically barely went to conventions anymore. And apparently he didn't have very big showings after that either. So, yeah, people mentioning, Jim Tuner mentioning there's also the crisis that Malins thought Anna couldn't get a press pass. Yeah, that's all very psyop. All that's extremely fake. That whole story is a hoax, basically. I mean, saying that she's basically acting like she was. I think she even said she was canceled. It's like, the world doesn't owe you a press pass, and you don't need a press pass to go to a convention. If you make so much money on YouTube, you shouldn't be trying to fucking get a free press pass to go to a convention for free. And basically throwing your status around and acting like you're so important that you should be getting like free trips to conventions or whatever. If you really want to go to a convention, do what the real fans do and pay for it. Which I'm sure, you know, you have to pay for the whatever, the ride there, the flight there, whatever you have to do. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, just go the whole way. If you're covering it, are you covering it for the love of the convention? Then you'll do it out of your own pocket. Anna made her audience pay for her. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is that all of this stuff, nobody's admitting it. People are just choosing, they're acting like she got canceled. It's cancel culture, the cancel pigs, because of diversity or something. Like, they're making up some kind of demand for diversity, or that she got canceled because of diversity, and then fucking like went on to a complete distraction on it on streams for fucking hours or whatever. Yeah, if you can get your simps and your audience to pay for shit too, go ahead and do that. If they're gonna pay, that's not Anna's fault, by the way. It's not any of these YouTube Thoticuses, or Thotici, I believe is the plural. But it's not their fault for getting their fans to pay for it. It's the fans' fault for agreeing to pay for it. The simp is always the one who willingly hands the power. It's like what we've said and been proven right about with Comicsgate and Ethan Van Sciver and all that stuff. Which, behind the scenes, none of those people still will admit that there's a problem with any of that. None of them will be honest about... they can't even be honest about the fact that Ethan was directly part of the crowd that was hounding Ed Piskor to suicide. It's true. There's the evidence proves it. There are tons of clips and receipts and all that shit proving it once and for all. And you can spot the dishonest people by the people who are like, Ethan didn't have anything to do with that. That's how you can spot a liar. Sketch therapy, living on the street down in Puerto Rico. Probably robbed a bank to get Anna her. I mean, it sounds like you say that as a joke, but it's entirely possible. EFAP got triggered by Synthetic Man calling. Yeah, that was another thing, is that the EFAP people, by the way, all work for a company. A lot of people don't even do any digging into that. It's sort of like with Ricada, or Comicsgate, where even Kiwi Farms, or not even Kiwi Farms, but Kiwi Farms couldn't dig into it. They didn't know how, I guess. Even though everything was right in front of them, they just wouldn't dig. I don't think it wasn't couldn't. It was wouldn't. That's the truth about it. But Kiwi Farms is afraid of the truth in a lot of situations. Not everything. In really easy stuff, like, Chris Chan or DSP, that's easy stuff. Like a baby could A-log fucking Chris Chan or DSP. But yeah, for Ricada, it took actual skill, which nobody on Kiwi Farms had any of the ability to do. Eric works for the Blaze. Well, if not just Eric, of course, and it goes way deeper than that. Of course, there's a lot more into that is basically right on the surface. You don't even have to really dig, but nobody does. And I don't even really know much about it, but I don't dig. That's as we are constantly having to tell people for some reason. We're not journalists or historians. All we're doing is pointing out the stuff that is completely surface level detail that we've simply noticed. We've been around to have happen in front of us while we were paying attention. And it's a lot of other people. It's happening in front of a lot of other people, but like even some people, not all, but some on Kiwi Farms, even covering up for it, running interference. They did for Ricada for many years too. Not my opinion. Kiwis like Nick because their dear feeder was on his streams. If that's all it takes, then where's the premium for honesty, for admitting reality? Kiwi Farms will permanently be in our shadow, 5 years behind in our wake. Because again, it's the easiest targets. It's a dark side Phil. Fucking anyone can do that. Not that I'm saying, therefore it's not good or it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying dark side Phil, it's easy. Because it's easy, people should do it though. But the thing is, when it's fucking, it's not hard for people to do it for Comicsgate and Ethan Van Sciver. Just look at fucking Kino Casino has, PPP, not Kino Casino, just PPP, is a bit better at it than most, for sure. He's actually funny in a lot of cases. I think he deserves more support. In fact, that's why I'm not against Worski doing the show with him, because it's clear Worski's the money. Worski's the one who manages the stuff to get PPP the support and like room and board and that kind of stuff that he deserves. Null turned on Nick because of Null's politics with other people like Dick Masters. Yeah, basically, it was just like the infighting stuff. Also because from that, Null started going into the stuff about Drex. And the thing is that Rekieta could have just been like, well, that's not too important there. I mean, Rekieta could have admitted that it was true. But instead, Rekieta was like, hey, I'm friends with the guy who runs Kiwi Farm, so I'm going to tell him, I don't want anything done, wink, wink. Don't do anything on my behalf, wink, wink. But they're breaking the rules. These people are breaking the rules. They're breaking your rules. Are you going to enforce your rules, Null? Josh? Josh, are you going to enforce the rules, Josh? Answer me, Josh. But, and that he sat on for a while too. It wasn't until like almost a year later did Null admit that even happened. But or maybe a handful of months later, anyways. What Nick calls understanding human cues, social cues. That Jenny Juice, after so many years of sweeping it up, suddenly decided to just stand there with his broom. And I was like, what if I don't sweep this up? What happened? And then it is funny, it kind of goes to show the importance, you could say, of Jenny Juice, is that as soon as he doesn't sweep it up one time, everything implodes around the fucking, whatever he's standing in front of just fucking turns nuclear and melts through the floor like alien acid. Pizza Boy scammed them with the epic lawsuit, yeah. I mean, at the same time, if anyone deserved money for that lawsuit, which will possibly go nowhere, but at the same time, it's like, well, that's more worthwhile to donate money to than so many other things on the internet. I mean, sending super chats and that kind of shit. I remember recommending PPP, your guy's channel, but I forgot the original channel got axed at the time. Yeah, I don't know. Well, he played one of the best videos. I mean, there's a bunch of great videos that they could play, but I'm sure Worski doesn't want to. Worski didn't even want to finish playing the rest of that video. He tried to cut that off. Very disgraceful. Just very bad at hosting a show. That's why, again, PPP is the only talent there. It's not even the real talent, just the only talent. Boat anchor ski does not have what it takes to run a good show. Anna confirmed she hooked up with her cousin and eats dirt. Oh my god. Oh my god. Again, I don't even know about that. But I mean, I know people have clips and all sorts of shit. Cecil has made fun of her, and the worst enemy is a washcloth. I mean, fucking, but who is Cecil to even say anything about anyone? Speaking of absence of talent, that's the thing though. Most of these, the culture war YouTubers, none of them have any talent. None of them are entertaining. I'm looking at the thing spinning in the background. It's like, look how comfy this is. I want another beer. I want another beer. Let's get another beer here, right here. Glyphid Slammer. Yeah, wait, what about... No, this is stupid. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the cold one. Give me a really cold one. No, I mean really cold. Come on. Come on, can't you do better than that? I mean, really. Do I have sparklers in my... Wait, am I wearing the 5 helmet? Why am I wearing the 5 helmet? The 5-year anniversary. I'm pretty sure I wasn't wearing that. Yeah, that's right. I'm wearing the snow helmet. Yeah. Well, that's weird. It's quite bizarre. Okay, anyways. I wanted to make sure this went over an hour just because if OBS was going to eat the recording of the video, you do it after an hour. I have to know if it's going to do that. I have to know for sure. Best way to do that is to record for an hour, and while I'm doing that, I can also stream. So thanks again for everyone showing up. You come in here with balls, as Rethan Van Cryberg would say. We're able to do these streams and more videos and our Subscribe Star stuff because of people like you, as Nick Ricada said about me. You can go to our Subscribe Star to find out all the deep lore that they don't want you to know. If you are interested in any of the stuff about Comicsgate that we revealed that is being, has gotten some play on other streams and clip channels and so on, our Subscribe Star has a fucking ocean of gold, molten gold, that you could just swim around in. That has the truth about Comicsgate, lots of stories and stuff, including about a lot of people in Comicsgate who are like child abusers and shit. The people who haven't gotten caught yet in Comicsgate, a lot of the red flags and the stories about them and what they have done wrong and possibly criminal activity on Comicsgate's part, that also people in Comicsgate has covered up. Even the people who are associated with Comicsgate, the other Culture War YouTubers, they helped cover it up for Comicsgate too. And they're not being honest about it. They're being silent about it. So they're still being dishonest. All of these Culture War YouTubers, every single one of them, they're all being dishonest and still doing their part to cover it up, essentially. A lot more about that. I mean, a lot of that's been on our channel right out in the open the whole time. It's just that the Subscribe Star is a good way to find more focused videos about it. And also to support us. Support the people who are telling you the truth. If you want to also support people who are telling you the truth or indie comics, check out the Kickstarter for Literally 3. Tim Lim of Common America is doing the cover for it, as you can check out if you get the book, and if you follow King Wolf on Twitter, that kind of thing. In fact, there's a King Wolf account on YouTube, and I made a couple little promo videos, basically to hold them so that you can link them on Kickstarter. In order to do that for Kickstarter or Indiegogo, you basically have to have the video on YouTube. So I just made that little channel as like a holding ground for the promo videos. But you can sort of see a hint of the Tim Lim cover if you haven't already. If you've been following us, most likely you've seen it all. You've seen everything. So again, support us to support the honest people. Or if you don't want to know the truth, don't support us. And for everyone else, of course, should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.